Jack's got his own cascading water fountain there. He seems to be enjoying it a little better. Your face is all wet, though. Did you dunk your face too much? It looks like... Oh. Was that better, though? You feel like a king now? Yeah? Okay. You don't need to whack at it. It's rippling anyway. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh? Yeah, you deserve it, man. Everybody, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. I have an important, huge, big announcement to talk about Jax's diagnosis, what we found, coming up here in just a moment. But first, I feel like we need a better setting to talk about Jax, a prettier spot. I'll tell you what, let's go take the old Harley hog out to the river, and guess what? We actually named the Harley officially. So I did a little drawing and I asked my patrons over on Patreon to submit, and then we voted. And the number 2 name was Harley Quinn, which I liked. However, we are going with Black Betty. Whoa, Black Betty, bam a lamb. Yep, my Harley is gonna be named Black Betty from here on out. So if you hear me refer to hopping on Black Betty or taking Black Betty for a cruise, we're talking about the Harley that's stored in this trailer on the road. So let me gear up, lock everything up, we'll fire the old girl up, and we'll go for a ride on the Great River Road. This is one of my favorite rides or trips. I mean, I've even taken a smart car on this trip in the entire country. This is the Great River Road here on the Illinois side, which hugs the mighty Mississippi River off to our left over there. But most of this road is about 15 miles of no stop signs, no stoplights. You just go, and it's 55 miles an hour. It's a beautiful sight. It's not quite as pretty over on the Missouri side at this exact point, actually. And I have an entire video series dedicated to the Great River Road when I started up in Minnesota and drove all the way down, documenting a month's worth of videos all the way down to the end in New Orleans. I'll link that in the video description and also at the end of this video if you want to check out some of my Great River Road video. I stopped at some awesome spots. But for today, we're heading to Grafton. First time actually bringing a hog to the hog pit here in Grafton, Illinois. I'm gonna order up one of their famous foot-long hot dogs with pulled pork on it. It's kind of slow here on a weekday. All right, my order's in, so let's have a quick talk here. I'll tell you the truth, the last couple days I felt really good about having a diagnosis. They did the blood work, the preliminary came back and said his T4 count was very elevated, so they did another test to find out. They already knew what they were looking for, and sure enough, it turns out Jax has a tumor, a lump under his thyroid gland, which is near the neck. And some of the symptoms, I mean, right off the bat, it says heart murmurs can develop, strange activity, strange behavior, hissing and growling at their owners or their pet siblings and stuff. But you can go ahead and Google it. I don't want to get into it right now because it makes my stomach upset, but the disease makes it so that the body has been deprived of the nutrients and protein it needs, so it takes it from other things in the body, like the muscles, like the organs. That's why it could be very, very serious if not treated. I said treated, did you hear that? There are treatment options. So Jax is already on day 2 of methimazole. It's to help counter the balance in his blood, whatever's being deprived from that, to help it. That's the first thing, but I only got a 30-day supply of that, and I need to get another blood count later, which I've already scheduled an appointment in Texas for, to get Jax retested and to see if we need to adjust that. Also talk about possible surgery to remove the lump. That's an actual thing. And I think it's worth it because, like I said, Jax is a strong boy. He's only 11. He's still a little baby. And I think... Again, thank you, Sean, for getting me into the office here locally to get that diagnosis. It does bring some closure to this just ongoing, I don't know what's going on. So I will show you Jax when we get back. Obviously, he hasn't changed a whole lot. He's still hiding under the driver's seat, but he's eating his new food, which is low iodine, high protein, grain-free. Jax is going to be on a canned food only diet. This stuff's $3.29 a can. I'm used to 59 cents a can, and Tara and Jax are going to be eating separately. And I will show you when we get back how I'm sneaking these pills into his food. It's kind of funny. But anyway, I feel so much better, and the vet gave me the green light to go travel and continue life as normal with Jax. He's still healthy. That's not going to do him any harm to get back on the road as long as we keep up with this and check in with a vet here in another 3 to 4 weeks. So... that's the good news. At least it's not something more serious that's not treatable, right? Yeah. All right, my monster pulled pork foot-long hot dog arrived. That's ridiculous, and I'm gonna throw it on the ground. You just soak it with barbecue sauce? I guess that's what you do. Just put a bunch of barbecue sauce on there. All right. Good Lord. You wouldn't like it. It's delicious. Boy, that hot dog really hit the spot. This is a really popular spot here on this road, by the way. There's nobody here except me right now in the daytime, but it gets crazy. They got concerts and stuff, so I'll be back, but right now it's time to pack up and leave Illinois again, and I don't know when I'll be back, because I always tell Sean, could be a year. You'll see me in a year. Who knows, but let's head on back and take a peek at Jax, and we'll see how he's doing, and I'll show you how the pill stuff works. Alright, so I called for dinner, so Jax and Tara are here. I'll show you them right here. They know it's time. There's where our new water cascading bowl is. I'm going to show you how I currently prepare everything. Jax is actually on, I believe, his last day of antibiotics. I think this is the last day of this, actually, so I will show you how good he is about his antibiotics once I get this in there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, one more dosage right there. Him's a good boy. Perfect. Good boy. And we will actually use the last bit of that tomorrow morning, but so we'll move that. Here are his current pills. The methimazole 5 milligram tabs, and Jax is supposed to take half a pill twice a day. So we got to take one of these pills and we got to crush it in half. So I got one of these pill crushers at Walgreens, because that's what they told me to do, was crush it in half, and I guess you put it right there and then you just chomp down on it. Yep, perfect. Cut it right in half. So we got tonight's and tomorrow's, but again, this is nearly impossible to get Jax to take this. So I got one of these little pill crusher thingy majigs. So you put that guy in there, and then you go like this, and we crush it. Just like that, it's crushed. Now, here is, yeah, just a little powder. Here's the tricky part though, okay? So Jax is on this new stuff, Instinct Ultimate Protein, okay? So I'm going to start with a little tiny bit. I'm just going to put a layer in there. I know that's not very much food, right? But I want to make sure that he eats all the medicine, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Then I'm going to take this, which he can't see right now, and I'm putting it right on top. See it? right there on there. And then I'm gonna get one more little thin layer, and I'm gonna put it right on top and mash it right in so you can't see anything. See that? And then Jax is ready for dinner. And so I'm going to carefully watch Jax eat his dinner alone away from Tara right here. Here you go, Jax. Tara, I'm getting yours. Tara, right here. And Tara's still getting her dry, grain-free food with the other kind of wet canned food. So there you go, Tara, right there. That's yours. And then if they need water, water's also right there. And then I'm going to be closely monitoring every single meal until Jax finishes what's in there. And then as soon as that's gone and done, then I don't need to watch them anymore. I don't want Tara sneaking in and stealing the medicine. So make sure Jax eats all that in about, what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe? And then I'm going to give him some more food. He's doing the pate good food. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's supposed to be better for his condition right now. So it's a little bit of extra work, but you know, it's obviously way better than the alternative right now. I mean, at least I'm not having to put a needle into Jax every single day, twice a day or something like that. But I will do whatever I have to do to keep my little man healthy. So that's our new routine for twice a day. And then I will again try to get Jax to eat as much as he can. He really does like the wet food more than the dry food for some reason, but he's a really good boy. You still won't let me pet you, huh? So he just slouches down. Alright, well, he's gonna get better, he's gonna get stronger, he's gonna get lots of betters. It's funny how we did all that hard work to get you to lose weight, and now we're just gonna try to fatten you up again. Yeah. I want Jax to be a big fat boy. Big fat boy. Okay? Alright, him's goods. So, that's our twice daily routine with Jax now. Me personally, I'm still got a lot going on inside my soul, my heart, my mind. My emotions are going crazy, but somehow it really does feel better in a lot of ways to have a real diagnosis and to have some treatment options and stuff like that. So I couldn't be happier about how this bad situation has turned into something that we can possibly manage for as long as we need to, right? However, now I have a ton of work. I gotta clean up the RV, lock up the shop, take what tools I'm gonna take with me, and like I said, who knows when we'll be back, but we're heading east first. Even though we're going to Texas, we're going to the East Coast. Okay, Eric, we'll explain it when I get a chance. Right now, I wanna go enjoy some new stuff that I haven't seen yet. Okay? See you in a few days. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye-bye.